In the silent depth of the universe, where light stretches thin and cold, there lies a shape that defies order. Astronomers call it Hoag's object, a galaxy born wrong in every possible way. Its perfect ring of stars circles a golden heart, divided by nothing but emptiness, almost as if crafted by an intelligence beyond comprehension. It was discovered by accident in 1950, when Arthur Hoag, an unassuming astronomer, first caught its ghostly outline through the telescope. What he saw was not just rare, it was alien. A structure that made no sense in the geometry of natural creation, a cosmic fingerprint left by something unknowable. Hoag's object sits more than 600 million light-years away, too distant for its secrets to be easily pried open. Yet even from that unfathomable distance, its perfection chills those who study it. The symmetry is too exact, the emptiness too deliberate, as if the void itself were carved clean to separate the living and the dead. Scientists have proposed theories, gravitational collisions, galactic cannibalism, lensing illusions, but none fully fit. Its ring of young, blue stars floats impossibly around an old, yellow core, their ages separated by billions of years. It is a galaxy where time seems fractured, where epochs overlap like broken reflections in space. Unlike spiral galaxies that flow in graceful arms, Hoag's object is a circle without a center of motion, calm, deliberate, and static. The great cosmic currents that usually twist galaxies into chaos seem absent here. It hangs in the void like a painting in a gallery no one should step into. Every time a telescope stares deeper, the fear grows taut. No nearby debris fields, no indication of collision, no trails of dust or ruin. Only a clean divide, an invisible horror, erasing all that should lie between, as if an unseen hand scraped the stars away. For decades, Hoag's object has remained a paradox, whispering that perhaps the laws of physics are negotiable. Its beauty is symmetrical enough to be human, yet cold enough to be divine, or something worse. To gaze upon it is to feel the logic of space unravel into ritual silence. Imagine standing outside reality, looking down at the universe distorted into order where none should exist. That's what the astronomers feel when they compute the data, numbers too consistent, formations too exact. It's the mathematical equivalent of hearing a heartbeat echo in an empty room. Some speculate that Hoag's object is a cosmic doorway, the remains of a universe folded into our own. A wrinkle in dimensional tension, frozen mid-creation. It does not behave as a galaxy, it behaves like an intention, meticulously designed and waiting to be understood. Radio telescopes pointed at it return faint, structured patterns of radiation, language like rhythms that some call mere coincidence. But coincidence loses its comfort when energy forms patterns that mirror biological order. Something hums there, soft and organized, like a breath drawn beneath the stars. Hoag's object seems to observe us as much as we observe it. Its central sphere, the golden nucleus, reflects no expected motion, no ordinary turbulence. Instead, it holds still with impossible calm, as though staring back, patient and wise, watching the watchers. Gaps between its rings are eerily empty, not even interstellar dust lingers there. It's a silence so pure that even gravity bends differently, refusing to obey. This kind of order is unnatural enough to startle even the most rational thinkers. When computer simulations attempt to replicate its formation, they collapse into nonsense. Every algorithm breaks down before reaching stability. The digital universes simply disintegrate, as if the code itself refuses to imitate what cannot be born naturally. In the golden light of its heart, old stars burn like memory embers from a forgotten age. They belong to a population much older than the rings surrounding them. This temporal disparity whispers of interference, as if something reached back in time to assemble the parts that time itself tried to separate. Cosmologists searching for answers turn to the idea of gravitational lensing, an optical illusion caused by intervening mass. Yet, the calculations reveal no such distorters between Earth and Hoag's object. The void between us is clear, too clear, stretching without interruption, an unblinking corridor through creation. Some nights, deep space observatories report subtle fluctuations in its luminosity, like slow pulses. When graphed over years, they form a near-perfect rhythm, repeating with the kind of precision known only in atomic clocks. Whatever this galaxy is, it keeps time differently than anything else. It tempts both astronomers and dreamers, pulling their minds into the mathematics of horror. The more symmetrical they find it, the less human they feel. In its perfect balance lies a warning: symmetry belongs to no world born of chance. The idea that consciousness could influence cosmic matter feels absurd, yet Hoag's object behaves as if aware. Some observers confess to hallucinations, hearing patterns in the data frequencies, feeling as though the galaxy knows when they measure it. It reaches through numbers like a whisper in arithmetic form. Theories grow darker. Some propose that it's not a galaxy at all, but an ancient construct, an artifact of a species long gone, whose architecture was built from stars. A structure so vast that even time would forget its makers. What did they build it for? Perhaps to mark the boundary between realities, a fence of light encircling what should remain sealed. The ring could be a barrier, a warning painted across the cosmos, telling future civilizations to turn back. When viewed through infrared, the emptiness between ring and core behaves like an energy sink, swallowing wavelengths it should reflect. It's as though something within is feeding on radiation, quietly drinking from the light that touches it. If light fails to escape fully, then what dwells in that hollow gulf? Could it be a dormant engine, cosmic debris folded into infinite density? Or something alive in a form that matter cannot interpret, a consciousness written directly into gravity itself? Hoag's object seems stable, but the notion of stability is deceptive. Stability can hide metamorphosis on a scale too vast for human lifespan to detect. For all we know, the galaxy could be changing right now, just very, very slowly. Each telescope that peers at it sends back the same immaculate circle, each generation of equipment revealing more perfection. The closer we look, the less random it becomes. Somewhere between chaos and order, it waits, like a sacred geometry older than atoms. If space is an ocean, Hoag's object is the still eye of the storm. It neither drifts nor devours, yet the gravitational harmony around it stretches farther than expected. Something there cancels turbulence, a cosmic silence that no equation can justify. In the mythology of scientists, the galaxy has become legend, a forbidden image, a riddle whispered in conferences and papers written more like confessions than studies. It challenges faith, intellect, and even sanity. The haunting allure arises not from danger but from meaning. Nature does not produce messages, yet Hoag's object feels like one. It's not chaos turned beautiful, it's communication disguised as pattern, a translation failure between species of existence. Some who stare at it too long describe dreams of endless circles, rooms within rooms of golden light surrounding black silence. The dreams linger, changing how they see the night sky, how they understand distance. The unknown becomes personal. The universe has riddles that erode curiosity into dread. Hoag's object is one of them, a shining paradox that asks questions in the language of entropy. Every answer only multiplies the unease. Simulations of its gravitational potential hint at subtle distortions, regions where equations break into infinity. To mathematicians, that word is sacred and terrifying. Infinity implies freedom from rule, and Hoag's object exists precisely where rules dissolve. If galaxies could dream, perhaps this one dreams of its creator. The perfection might not be natural at all but memory made visible, architecture echoing an origin beyond physics. Its presence forces us to reconsider creation itself as an act of will. Astronomers map its shape against the background of the known universe and find no similar twin. Out of billions of galaxies, none match it closely enough to be coincidence. It is, statistically, a solitary aberration, and solitude rarely means safety. There's irony in its beauty, it's breathtaking, immaculate, picturesque. Yet deep inside that beauty is isolation, emptiness shaped into divine order. The kind of perfection that living things fear because it reminds them of something that never dies and never changes. When the night gets too still, and the telescopes are powered down, some astronomers claim they still see the ring in their closed eyes. Once you've seen it, they whisper, it doesn't leave. The shape stays, calling softly from across 600 million years. Perhaps Hoag's object isn't broken physics, but a message encrypted in light, one the universe itself didn't mean for us to read. A message written not for humanity, but for someone, or something, waiting in the dark beyond the ring. And as we stare deeper into its impossible form, we begin to suspect the truth, that the universe hides as much as it reveals. Hoag's object stands as the silent proof. The galaxy that shouldn't exist, yet does, like an omen of something still watching. Our eyes are drawn to its light, but our minds recoil from its purpose. Perhaps it is not we who discovered Hoag's object, but it that allowed itself to be seen. And that realization reshapes the meaning of silence in every corner of the cosmos.